Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is when someone breaks in on you while you're alone. Please don't forget to subscribe and let's get going. The late afternoon sun cast long shadows across your living room, painting the familiar space in a warm, golden hue. You're enjoying the rare quiet, a soft blanket draped over your legs as you lost yourself in a book, the only sound the gentle turning of pages and the distant hum of traffic. Bakugo and Kirishima were both out on hero duties, a joint patrol that meant that you had the apartment all to yourself until late. You cherished these moments of solitude, a calm before the storm of their loving return. A sudden, sharp crack from downstairs shattered the peace. Your heart lurched, the book falling from your grasp as you froze. It sounded like glass. You held your breath, straining to hear over the sound pounding in your ears. Another noise, a muffled thud, confirmed your worst fear. Someone was in the house. Panic, cold and sharp, seized you. You fumbled for your phone, hands shaking, trying to remember if Bakugo had taught you that specific sequence for a silent alarm. Before you could even unlock the screen, heavy footsteps pounded up the stairs. You barely even had time to scramble off the couch, adrenaline coursing through you. A figure burst into the living room, silhouetted against the fading light from the hall. They were tall, bulky, and clearly not expecting company. Their eyes, wide with surprise, locked onto yours. What the? They started, their voice rough, before you could even utter a sound, before your mind could register a coherent thought. A blinding pain exploded across your temple. You didn't see the weapon, only felt the crushing impact, the world tilting violently. You crumbled, a staring agony blossoming through your head, and the floor rushing up to meet you. Darkness kissed the edge of your vision, a distant ringing in your ears. You could taste blood, metallic and sickening. Damn it. You heard the robber hiss, his surprise turning to panicked rage. Thought no one was home. Stay down, you hear me? You tried to push yourself up, a desperate guttural sound escaping your throat, but your limbs felt heavy, unresponsive. Your head throbbed, every beat of your heart sending waves of agony. You could feel warm, sticky liquid seeping from your hairline, staining your cheek. You were acutely aware of the rough texture of the rug against your cheek, the smell of dust and blood. Just as the world threatened to consume you entirely, you heard it, a familiar, furious roar from outside, followed by the sound of something large and unyielding crashing through your front door. Oi, you bastard! What the hell do you think you're doing? Baku's voice, usually a comforting rumble, was laced with terrifying, primal fury. Get the heck out of here, you asshole! Kirishima's hardened fist must have followed immediately after the distinct sound of a struggle erupting downstairs. He managed a weak, choked gasp, trying to call out loud to let them know that you were there, but only a wheezing sound escaped. The robber in the living room, startled by the sudden heroes, hesitated for a split second. It was all the time they needed. They began hitting him, and then, suddenly, a flash of red and black, a blur of motion, and Katsuki was in the doorway. His eyes wide and wild, scanning the room. His gaze landed on you, sprawled on the floor, bleeding, and something inside him seemed to snap. His face, usually a mask of explosive determination, confronted into an expression of pure, unadulterated horror and rage. Lion. His voice cracked, a sound of pure anguish. Behind him, Kirishima, equally hardened and furious, charged past, already heading for you. Lion, are you okay? Baku didn't even wait for a response. He was already a human grenade. lunging at the still frozen robber that was now, somehow, full of bruises.
You touched them. You freaking bastard. I'm going to kill you.
Explosions ripped through the air, sending furniture skittering. Kirshin was beside you in an instant, his large calloused hands gently, so damn gently, cupping your face. His hardened skin felt surprisingly soft against your throbbing temple. His crimson eyes, usually so bright and full of warmth, were wide with fear and unshed tears.
Oh God. Ryan, your head.
You tried to focus on his face, but the room spun.
Kiri. Don't talk, sweetheart. Just hold on. Bakugo. The prep's down. Get the first aid kit and call an ambulance right now.
Bakugo, who had indeed laid the robber out cold with a single and devastating explosion, was already at the living room entrance, his chest heaving, smoke curling from his palms, and he didn't need to be told twice.
Ambulance, now. We have a civilian down. Severe head injury.
He shouted, roaring into his comms that were already there from the mission. Kirishima, meanwhile, had carefully shifted you, supporting your head.
It's going to be okay. Ryan, you're going to be okay. We're here now for you.
It hurts, Kiri.
I know, baby, I know. Just breathe with me. You're so brave, my love. So brave.
Bakugo was back in a flash, slamming the first aid kit down, his movements jerky, almost frantic as he ripped open gauze pads. His cold eyes softened slightly when they met yours, and he knelt beside Kirishima, large hands gently stroking your uninjured cheek.
I'm going to be damn sick. I'm so sorry, Ryan. We should have been here sooner.
No, it's not your fault.
Ryan, we were supposed to protect you, and we failed.
No, you didn't. Kirishima countered. We're here now, and that's what matters. You got the bastard, Bakugo. You always do. The wail of sirens grew louder, approaching rapidly.
Stay with us, Ryan. Don't you dare close your eyes on me, you hear me? Look at me.
He forced your eyes open, meeting his panicked crimson gaze. He was pale beneath his usual tan, and his jaw was clenched so tightly.
That's it,
Kirishima praised.
You're doing great, love. Just a bit more.
And your eyes closed to the sight of paramedics. Later, you woke up in the quiet of a private recovery room, stitched up and heavily medicated. When you woke, hours later, the first thing you saw was Bakugo, slumped in a chair by the bed, fast asleep. Kirishima was curled up on the small couch nearby, equally exhausted. You shifted, a soft groan escaping you.
Ryan, you're awake.
Kirishima shouted immediately.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am. You guys didn't have to stay. I'm just a bit sore, that's all. The sound woke Bakugo. He shot up, his eyes wide and frantic for a moment.
Are you okay, Ryan?
Yeah, I am.
Actually, Ryan, of course we did. Where else would we be, Ryan? You're our world.
Bakugo nodded, his gaze intense.
Don't ever scare me like that again, you hear? I swear to God, I almost blew a hole in that scumbag.
I know. I could hear you.
Good. Means you were still fighting. That's my Ryan.
Kirishima leaned down, pressing a tender kiss to your forehead.
You were so worried.
Well, I'm here now, so you don't have to worry anymore.
You should rest now. And by the time you wake up, we'll get you home. I promise.
Kirishima said.
And from then on, we're not leaving your side for a long, long time. Damn right.
Bakugo added.
You're stuck with us. whether you like it or not, Wyan.
And, in their loving, protective presence, you closed your eyes, resting for a bit, hoping to be home once more and to forget all about that damn robber. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye!